In the world of stocks, there are forces that move markets, forces unseen to the average investor. Imagine a bustling bazaar of numbers, where prices rise and fall based on the ebb and flow of supply and demand. This is the stock market, a place as fascinating as it is perplexing. But rumors whisper of a clandestine group, a cabal that can shift the very tides of this financial ocean. Enter Jack, a young, ambitious stockbroker, a man with a relentless drive to unravel the market's enigmas. He's heard whispers of this secret syndicate, known only as the Invisible Hand. This mysterious moniker piques his curiosity, ignites his determination. Could such a group truly exist? And if so, how do they manipulate the market to their advantage? These questions echo in Jack's mind, spurring him forward. And so, Jack finds himself on the precipice of a journey, one that promises to unveil the truth behind the market. Jack's investigation leads him to whispers of a group known only as the Invisible Hand. In the bustling world of stock markets, Jack, our young stockbroker, hears faint whispers of a mysterious group. These whispers speak of the Invisible Hand, a clandestine group of traders believed to hold the power to manipulate the stock market. Intrigued and determined, Jack embarks on a mission to pull back the curtain on this enigmatic entity. Armed with nothing but his wit and an insatiable curiosity, Jack attempts to infiltrate the secret meetings of the Invisible Hand. He navigates through a labyrinth of shadowy figures, coded language, and veiled transactions, each step bringing him closer to the truth. But with each step, the path becomes more treacherous. The Invisible Hand is not a force to be trifled with, and their attempts to silence him grow increasingly bold. To decipher their codes, Jack dives into the world of cryptology. He spends countless nights poring over cryptic messages, trying to find patterns, anything that could give him a lead. Cryptic symbols become his second language, and slowly, he begins to crack their code. The journey is arduous, but Jack is relentless. He's not just a stockbroker anymore, he's a detective, a cryptologist, a crusader navigating the murky waters of the stock market. Each discovery, each revelation pulls him deeper into the world of the Invisible Hand. But the truth proves elusive. The Invisible Hand is a formidable opponent, shrouded in layers of secrecy and subterfuge. Jack's determination, however, remains unshaken. He knows he's on the brink of a breakthrough, a revelation that could change everything. The stakes are high and the challenges are many, but Jack is undeterred. He has one goal: to unveil the Invisible Hand, to expose their secrets, and to ensure the integrity of the stock market. As Jack delves deeper, the mystery of the Invisible Hand begins to unravel. And with every thread he pulls, the veil of secrecy lifts a little more, inching him closer to the truth he seeks. As Jack infiltrates deeper, he uncovers the true identity and methods of the Invisible Hand. Now, imagine the thrill of discovery mixed with fear, as Jack peels back the layers of mystery surrounding the Invisible Hand. This isn't some mythical entity or a group of mystical traders with supernatural powers. No, they're ordinary people, much like you and me, but with an extraordinary understanding of the market's ebb and flow. The Invisible Hand, it turns out, is a syndicate of seasoned traders, economists, and financiers who've mastered the art of market manipulation. They've got insiders in every corner of the business world, feeding them with valuable information, allowing them to predict and influence market trends with uncanny precision. They play the system like a grand piano, striking chords of panic or euphoria among investors, creating ripples that turn into waves of market movement. Their methods are as ingenious as they are illicit. They employ a range of tactics, from spreading false rumors to trigger panic selling or buying frenzy, to complex high-frequency trading strategies that exploit minute price differences in split seconds. And then there's the classic pump and dump, where they inflate a stock's price only to sell off their holdings, leaving unsuspecting investors holding the bag. But the most shocking revelation of all is their use of sophisticated algorithms and AI to predict and influence market trends. These digital puppeteers control the strings of the market, making it dance to their tunes, all while remaining hidden behind a veil of secrecy and anonymity. Every piece of the puzzle that Jack uncovers paints a more troubling picture. He realizes the stock market isn't just a game of numbers and charts, but a battleground where cunning, information, and power dictate the winners and losers. With the truth revealed, Jack finds himself in possession of a dangerous secret. Now he must make a choice that will not only determine his future, but also the future of the stock market. But that's a story for another time. For now, let's revel in the audacious journey of our young stockbroker, who dared to pull back the curtain and expose the truth behind the veil. Armed with the truth, Jack stands at a crossroads. The weight of his discovery about the invisible hand is heavy on his shoulders. The decision he now faces is as daunting as the secret group itself. Jack, our young stockbroker who once eagerly entered the world of trading with dreams of success, now finds himself wrestling with a moral quandary. The invisible hand, the puppeteers of the market, have been unmasked. Their methods, their codes, their secret meetings, all laid bare before him. But this knowledge comes with a price. Should he expose these manipulators, these market puppeteers? Doing so could bring about a seismic shift in the stock market, restoring fairness and integrity. But it could also make him a target, putting his career and perhaps even his personal safety at risk. Alternatively, Jack could choose to keep their secret, effectively becoming a silent accomplice in their game. This path would protect his own interests, ensure his career continues to rise, and keep him safe from possible retribution. But at what cost? Can he live with the knowledge that he's part of a system that's rigged, that's unfair to the countless other traders who, like him, started out with dreams of success? As he grapples with this dilemma, Jack realizes that he's not just deciding for himself. His decision could impact the countless traders out there, striving to make it in the world of stocks. His choice could alter the very fabric of the market, setting a precedent for fairness and transparency, or perpetuating a cycle of shadowy dealings. He's torn between his duty to the truth and his own ambitions. But he's reminded of why he got into this business in the first place, not just for personal gain, but to navigate the wild waters of the market, to understand its mechanisms, and to play a fair game. With the integrity of the market at stake, Jack makes a choice that embodies his commitment to fairness, to truth, and to the honest game of trading. A choice that will define his future, and perhaps the future of the stock market itself. Choosing integrity over personal gain, Jack decides to expose the invisible hand. With a heavy heart, but a clear conscience, Jack steps forward, ready to unmask the puppeteers pulling the strings of the stock market. Jack's decision wasn't easy. He knew he was risking his career, his livelihood, and potentially his reputation. But there was something larger at stake here. The invisible hand was manipulating the market, skewing the odds, and creating a distorted reality that only benefited a select few. It was a high-stakes game where the deck was always stacked against the average investor. So, armed with undeniable proof and a resolve as strong as steel, Jack approached the authorities. He presented his evidence, laid bare the strategies of the invisible hand, and made a compelling case for their manipulation. The authorities, initially skeptical, were soon convinced by the weight of Jack's evidence and the sincerity in his eyes. The fallout was immediate and far-reaching. The invisible hand, once considered a myth by most, was now a reality that everyone had to grapple with. The authorities launched a full-fledged investigation into their activities. The market was in an uproar, the traders in a frenzy. The invisible hand, so used to operating in the shadows, was now under a harsh, unforgiving spotlight. But amidst this chaos, Jack stood resolute. He had done what he believed was right. He had chosen integrity over personal gain, truth over deceit. It was a tough road, but he had walked it without faltering, without wavering. He had faced down the invisible hand and emerged victorious. In the face of adversity, Jack stands firm, committed to fairness and honesty. He had exposed the invisible hand, not for personal glory, but to protect the integrity of the market he loved. And in doing so, he had proven that sometimes the invisible hand that guides us is our own conscience. In the wake of the scandal, Jack emerges as a beacon of integrity. The young stockbroker, once merely a face in the crowd, is now a respected figure in the marketplace. His courageous exposure of the invisible hand's manipulative tactics has revolutionized the world of trading, proving to others that the stock market is not a game to be rigged. Jack's honesty and commitment didn't go unnoticed. His name became synonymous with trust and fairness, gaining the respect of his peers and the admiration of aspiring traders. His actions have set a new standard in the industry, demonstrating that success can be achieved through ethical means. While the invisible hand sought to control the market for their own gain, Jack's actions have reminded us all of the importance of integrity in trading. In a world of invisible forces, Jack stands as a visible symbol of integrity, proving that honesty and fairness always triumph.